Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Here's hoping you're one of the lucky ones tomorrow that has the day off. If not, then we'll be driving or trudging through the snow that we'll be following. In some places, it could be quite a bit of snow. Let's run through what you need to know before you head out the door tomorrow. First of all, the snow should be starting after midnight, first in the northwest and then making its way across the rest or a good portion of the KX area. The best amounts should be south of Highway 200. So if you live south of Lake Sakakawea and Highway 200, that's the best chance for the higher snowfall accumulations. Also concerned about what we call a rip-off area in the south central, and I'll get into that when I show you Precision Cast here in a second. Winter weather advisory goes into effect for about 65% of the KX area at 3 a.m. So while most of us are asleep, and this will last all day Monday, expiring Tuesday at 6 a.m. Notice northern areas as well as Watford City and Williston not in this. Further to the northwest in northeast Montana, they're also under a winter weather advisory that is now in effect. This goes through Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. again for a handful of inches of snow here. Satellite radar picture, just a couple of flurries flying right now through Williston and Bismarck. And there is an old saying in weather, when a storm system is approaching, you want to watch where that first finger of snow is pointing. That's sometimes a good indication as to where the highest snowfall amounts may end up when the storm is done. You can see all of this snow here back across southern Canada to our northwest has to move in our direction, and it will do that here over the next 24 hours. Temperatures right now not too bad. You can see most places in the upper 20s, a little bit cooler near the international border Crosby there in the upper teens. Winds not too bad right now. They will be increasing as we go through the day on Monday, but basically out of the east here at between 3 and 5 miles an hour. Bowman, the exception, you can see there, winds out of the southeast at 15 miles an hour. Precision Cast will show us the timing of the storm. You can see by the time you wake up tomorrow, there's that system developing with the first finger of snow with some light snow here. Then we might get a quick break. Now, what I'm concerned about here is the possibility of 2 bands of snow here. Here's the first one, then there might be a little hole, and then another band of snow closer to. And it's where this, what's called a dry slot, develops. That could be over south central sections. That could be what I called earlier as the rip-off zone, where they don't get much of anything. That's a big if. If that dry slot develops here, you can see as we zoom it in here, you can see that by tomorrow afternoon, most everybody dealing with the snow, and it is where there's probably, as I said, those 2 bands set up. That's who will see the most of the highest accumulations here. You can see that by early Tuesday morning, most of the snow finally is tapering off. In terms of the risks associated with the snow for tomorrow, you can see heavy snow likely at times. We will have some blowing snow possibility, especially in southwestern portions of the KX area down toward the Bowman area. Gusty winds will be widespread. Looks like we could see wind gusts to 25 miles an hour. And travel impacts. It will be snowing all day tomorrow, especially west of Highway 83, so would not be surprised to see the DOT issuing some no travel advisories. Now, here is the snowfall forecast. A general 2 to 3 inches across most of the KX area, 2 to 4 inches, I think, once you get south of Highway 200. But where those bands set up to the southwest, and it looks like the other one might be just to the north and east of the Bismarck area, locally higher amounts are possible. It looks like the high end of the spectrum will be on the 5 to 6 inch range. So somebody out there right near the Bismarck area quite possibly could see 5 or 6 inches. It could very well be Bismarck if those bands set up. Here's a look at the timing. After midnight to the west, between 2 and 5 a.m. for central sections, and then probably once the sun comes up for eastern sections. Tonight in the capital city, 22 degrees with that snow developing after 2 a.m. with light east winds. Same thing in the Minot area, not too bad. 26 tonight with that snow developing, probably closer toward the time the sun rises. Here's a look at lows tonight. They're not too bad. Mostly in the 20s, upper teens across the international border. 3-day forecast for Dickinson. There's that snow tomorrow, a couple of inches. The rest of the week looks nice. Same thing in Williston, a couple of inches of snow, probably 2 to 3, and then some peaks of sunshine for Wednesday. And quickly here, as I show you the extended forecast, Renee, I want to tell everybody that meteorologist Amber Wheeler will be in first thing tomorrow for Good Day Dakota. Don't miss it. She'll have updated information and everything you need to know as you head out the door to work or school.
Absolutely. Good advice. Thanks so much, Robert. Coming up next in sports, is this play topping the list of this week's top 5 plays? The answer after the break.